for the housewarming gift. It was such a pretty vase. I thought it'd look great in your new place. I hope you put some nice flowers in it and put it to good use. Yes, that's a good idea. Thanks again. I'm actually not really in the habit of having flowers around the house, though. That's because they tend to make more work for me when I'm cleaning, you know? Oh, is that so? I had no idea. Yes, but not to worry. I was able to find a buyer for it right away on eBay. They're gonna pay me $50 for it, so I'm gonna go down to the UPS store and send it to them right away. Wow, okay. That works too, I guess. Bonnie, I gotta say, you really should have a better idea of what girls like me need. I know you're my mother-in-law now, but you once were a young wife like me, weren't you? Or was that gift choice your way of putting me in my place as your daughter-in-law? No, of course not. I had no idea you don't like flowers. How could I possibly know that? I'll bring over something else for you next time. I apologize if I upset you or stressed you out. Oh, it's no problem. There's no need for that, really. But just please don't come over here again, okay? Thanks! Pardon me? Don't come over again? Yes, please. It's not just about the unacceptable housewarming gift. But I also just realized something when you came over here today. And that's that a frail old retiree like you doesn't really fit in a swanky condo like this one. Huh? So, yeah. Please just don't come over here anymore. Thanks! Because, as you can see, there's something wrong with this picture. We've got a really nice place here with great views and everything. It's all newly remodeled and just immaculate. I mean, we've really moved up in the world just by moving in here. And, unfortunately, you just don't fit in with the general atmosphere that we want to have here. Exactly what do you mean when you say I don't fit in? I just mean that you don't go well with the condo. It's like wearing sneakers with a three-piece suit, you know? We spent a lot of money to move into this gorgeous place. And your mere presence kinda destroys the whole atmosphere. It's like a cloud suddenly comes over everything when I see you. I don't know what to say. It seems like you brought that gift over today to get on our good side. Am I right? I mean, it seems pretty obvious from where I'm standing. No, that wasn't my intention at all. Why would I need to get on your good side? Why, because of your advanced age, of course. What do you mean by that? I mean, at some point, you intend to live with your son and his family, right? So you came over here to check this place out in advance to see if you want to live here with us. I hate to be the one who tells you this, Bonnie, but you're not going to be living with us. We have no intention of doing that. None whatsoever. You've got it all wrong, Megan. I'm not planning to live with you, and I'm certainly not over here checking your place out. And if you're trying to curry favor with us, you need to step up your gift game. I mean, a cheap vase like that really doesn't make much of an impression. At the very least, you should be spending $500 on that kind of gift if you want to leave a good impression. $500 on a housewarming present? That's really a bit much. Hey, it's for your son and his wife who are going to take care of you in your old age. $500 is definitely appropriate, if not the minimum. But you'll have to forgive me. I was forgetting that you're a retiree and you're living on a fixed income. You couldn't possibly afford $500. Listen, Megan. The only reason I came over here is to wish you and my son a happy life in your new home. That's it. Period. Oh, you can say that if you want, Bonnie. But I know what's going on. But it's all good. Just please don't come over here anymore. Like I said. It's pointless to try to butter me up in the hope that we'll take care of you in your old age. Hunter, you need to talk to Megan for me, please. She completely misread my intentions when I went over there with a housewarming gift today. She actually told me not to come back,
I was there. I know what was said between the two of you.
Then why didn't you step in? She wouldn't listen to a word I said. She accused me of trying to butter you both up and insinuated that I'm poor. It was just totally rude and unacceptable.
Mom, I get why you're upset, but you have to abide by what Megan said. We don't want you coming over anymore. And please, just don't even talk to Megan for any reason. It's just better this way.
What? Why? Are you telling me that I can't even go and visit you?
You see, Megan's been dreaming of living in a place like ours for a long time. So you need to take that into account. She's definitely been really focused on that dream, and she has a vision of how it's gonna be. Now she's finally gotten what she wanted. So please, Mom, help me keep everything on track.
Son, I just can't let this go. I mean, I'm letting you two rent that place very cheap. I'm practically losing money on it, to be honest. And now you're telling me that I'm not welcome there? Because your wife is nuts?
Hang on a sec, Mom. I hope I know the answer to this, but you didn't go and tell her about that, right? Please tell me you didn't.
Huh? Am I to understand that she still doesn't know that fact? You were supposed to explain that to her. You were supposed to have done that a long time ago.
Actually, I never did that.
Wow. Really?
I told her I bought it myself. I told her I was approved for a mortgage, made the down payment, and bought it.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. So you're hiding the rent payments from her?
Yes. It couldn't be helped. You gotta understand, Mom. Lately, it seems like all of our friends are moving into new houses, condos, townhomes. Everyone's posting pics of their new homes on social media, and Megan sees all that. And of course, she comes whining to me about it, asking me when we're gonna get our shiny new place. So eventually, I just had to do something. Anything. And I told her that lie.
Why did you have to go and tell her such a ridiculous story? All you had to do was tell her you're renting from me. It's a totally normal thing to do.
You just don't get it, Mom. A man has to have some dignity and some self-respect. All my old friends are buying and moving into brand new places that they had built just for themselves. And I'm the only one who's not just still renting, but renting from my mom. I mean, how embarrassing is that?
If that's how you feel about it, why rent from me at all then? You should have bought your own place or rented somewhere else.
If I had any money, believe me, I'd love to do one of those things. If I had any savings, I'd build my own place in a heartbeat.
On that note, didn't you say you were gonna get a better job this year? What happened to that plan? You said you didn't make enough and you want to work for a company that treats you better.
Yeah, I changed my mind about that. I just want an easy job. Nothing too complicated or stressful.
I see.
I really looked hard for a job that wasn't too challenging and pays better than what I have now. I ended up finding nothing. Can you believe that? Sheesh. Anyway, it was way too much hassle looking for that needle in a haystack, so I stopped.
You're probably not gonna find an easy job that pays well. That's just reality. And on top of that, you're saying you want to build a house? You have to be more realistic.
But that's all why I decided to rent from you, Mom. With all my friends and old classmates getting set up in nice new places of their own, Megan and I just had to at least move into a bigger place. But of course, my salary is lousy, and I can't afford to buy that kind of a place or even rent one for that matter. So renting cheap from you was the best option.
So you did that and decided to lie to your wife about it. I hate to say it, honey, but that's really kinda pathetic.
Oh, Mom, that's pretty harsh. I mean, it's gonna be mine someday, right? When you die, I'll inherit it. Let's just look at it as early inheritance.
Wow. You actually just said that. To my face. You might not want to just assume that you're gonna inherit it. Or anything else.
Oh, come on now. Of course I am. I'm your eldest child, after all. Everyone else lives far away, and I'm the only one near you. You know that. I'm the one you always ask if you need something. I'm the one who's gonna inherit this place. No question. Wow. I just don't even know what to say to that. You do what you want. That's my mom. Thanks for understanding. But don't expect me to play along with your story. I mean, Megan told me to stay away from your place. I won't be contacting her again or trying to go over there. And I won't be going out of my way to prop up your story either. You need to set the record straight before the truth comes out and it becomes a big issue between the two of you.
Bonnie! How are you? We haven't spoken in quite a while. Do you have a minute?
I didn't expect to hear from you, Megan. Have we finally cleared up our misunderstanding?
Misunderstanding? What misunderstanding is that?
Oh. Then what's this about?
I don't know what you're talking about, but anyway, it's not about that. I want to let you know some great news. I'm pregnant. That's the only reason I'm contacting you.
Wow, you're pregnant! Congratulations. That's wonderful news, and I'm happy to hear it.
Thanks for being happy for us. And about this, there's one other thing I'd like to ask of you. Please don't involve yourself in our child's life in any way.
May I ask why?
Well, it's because I really don't want my child getting close to a freeloader like you. You're bound to be a bad influence on the child. So please keep your distance from us. Thanks!
Now, wait just 1 minute. What do you mean I'm a freeloader? And you've got no cause to call me a bad influence either.
Of course you'd say that. But I heard all about your freeloading from Hunter, so there's no use in denying it.
From Hunter? What did he say to you about me?
Oh, he told me everything. He told me all about the allowance he's paying you every month.
Excuse me? Allowance?
Yeah, because he makes enough to buy a nice condo like ours. But that doesn't mean he's gonna be your personal ATM, Bonnie. Look, from now on, Hunter's most important job is taking care of his family. Meaning, me and the baby. So you really shouldn't be asking him for handouts anymore. Are we clear? I mean, aren't you a little ashamed to be leaning on your kid like that?
So, Megan, we need to talk about a few things. Will you please just calmly listen to what I have to say? First off, I've never taken a dime from my children. Not a dime from Hunter or any of my other kids.
Oh, I see. And now you're lying about it. So you're not just a freeloader. You're a liar to boot.
Excuse me. I know you didn't just call me a liar.
And I just really want no involvement with the likes of you. Heaven knows, we should only have to deal with old freeloaders like you at weddings, funerals, and such. You serve no useful purpose otherwise. You won't be meeting our child, and we certainly won't be taking care of you in your old age.
Is that so? Then we should just cut all ties right now and stop wasting each other's time.
Don't darken our door again! I'll be happy if I never have to see your face again.
Oh, that'll be my pleasure. I've held my tongue for more than long enough. This is the last straw, though. I am perfectly content to cut all ties with you both and never see you again either.
I'll hold you to that, Bonnie. So don't talk the talk if you're not gonna walk the walk. Because if you think you can take it all back and come crying to us later, begging for reconciliation, that's not gonna happen.
That's actually what I should be saying to you, Megan. At any rate, we can get this ball rolling with you getting out of my condo.
Huh? You seem a bit confused, Grandma. Your condo?
No, there's no confusion here. I'm the owner of your condo, and I'm kicking you out as of right now. As landlord and tenant, we may end up having occasion to meet face to face.
especially if you waste time moving out. So, in order to avoid that uncomfortable scenario, I suggest you get a move on. If you don't want to see my face, you certainly shouldn't be my tenant. Wait a minute. What's going on here? You say you're the owner of this place? How can that be? I'll tell you how. I bought it and it belongs to me. That's how. You've been strutting around the place, disrespecting me and who knows who else all this time, and thinking that it belongs to you, but that is not the case, dear. The story Hunter told you about buying that condo was a bald-faced lie, Megan. And the fact of the matter is that I've been letting you rent the place for an extremely low price. Liar! I've never heard a word about any of this. I don't believe it. Hunter told me he bought it for me. He said he made the down payment with money he saved up. He said he finally got a raise at work, and that's how he qualified for the mortgage. Good Lord, that son of mine is a piece of work. A born storyteller, he is. I bet you're in shock and disbelief, Megan. That's totally understandable. So you need to take a breath and go find the rental contract and have a look at it. When you do, you'll see that my name is clearly written there as the owner of the property. There's no way that can be true. I mean, this is our dream home. It can't belong to you. Hunter bought this condo for me. He bought it just for me. Megan, you really don't have time for fantasizing about things anymore. You've got a bun in the oven and you need to find a new home before it's done baking. Get a move on, girl. What? No! But maybe the first thing you need to do is talk to your husband and get on the same page. Because, let's review. He lied about this condo. He lied about my allowance. And he lied about his salary. I suggest you take this opportunity to find out exactly what the truth is about those things and any other stories he may be telling you.
Why did you have to go and tell her everything, Mom? Thanks to you, the whole situation is a mess now.
I told you very clearly that I wouldn't take part in that charade anymore, Hunter. You had your chance to tell her the truth and you didn't. Don't blame me for your lack of honesty. Whatever mess you're in now is one of your own making.
I was waiting for the right time to tell her, damn it. But you had to go and open your mouth to her about it.
You piled lie on top of lie, Hunter. That's all on you. And you had the gall to claim that you're the one giving me money. What did you expect me to do?
I didn't have a choice, Mom. She asked me about my salary and how I was able to buy the place. You know my real salary isn't enough for that, and so did she. And then she asked me for a bigger allowance on top of all that. The only option I had was to tell her that I couldn't give her more money every month because I'm giving you money. It's actually not a total lie when you think about it.
Yeah. Please do me a favor and don't use my name anymore when you're making up stories for her. Okay?
Never in my wildest nightmares did I think it was all going to turn out this way. I really, really intended to tell her the truth once everything settled down a bit. I swear. But now it's all gone right down the toilet. And she's absolutely furious with me. Again, thanks to you. What am I gonna do about this mess?
Oh my. Well, for starters, you can make sure that the condo's in the same state it was in when you moved in. That's just standard procedure. If there's anything that needs repair, it's your responsibility. Please don't forget that.
You can't be serious about kicking us out. Look, I'm sorry I lied, and I'm even more sorry I involved you in the lie. So please, Mom, just let us stay in the condo. We've got a baby on the way, for God's sake. We need to have a good home to bring the baby home to. The kid needs a good home.
Hey, your wife told me she doesn't want to see my face again. She said that. Ask her. So you need to get out of the condo ASAP and stop wasting time trying to fix something that isn't fixable.
Mom, you gotta give us another chance. I was wrong for lying, and Megan was wrong for the way she talked to you. I'm apologizing to you for the both of us. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, I don't even know how to say how sorry I am. You can't throw your number one son out on his ear, Mom. You can't. I don't want you to do something you're gonna regret later, Mom. Please reconsider. For all of our sakes.
Regret? No, I won't be doing any of that. But thanks for looking out for me.
You will regret it. That's for sure. Tyler and Tatum and Tori are all far away and they're not coming back. If you kick us out now, you're gonna have nobody. Nobody! When you get old, there's gonna be nobody around when you need someone.
No worries there. I'm well prepared for old age.
Yeah, right. You think you're gonna be able to live on just your income from this condo? Dad left you this place when he died and it's all you have. When property values drop, it's not gonna be worth what it'll cost you to maintain it. Honestly, you really shouldn't be power tripping so much when all you have is this place.
Oh, Hunter. My dear, sweet, clueless boy. I never said this is the only property I own. Where did you get that idea?
What?
But never mind all that. Just be out of the condo by this weekend. If you're even a day late getting out, I'll have no choice but to sell or dispose of anything that's still there. Bonnie! You gotta believe me. I was lied to. You know this. I believed everything Hunter told me. That's the only thing I did wrong. Everything I did was based on the lies he told me. Oh, is that so? You telling me not to visit your home anymore. What lie was that based on? And you accusing me of having an ulterior motive when I simply wanted to give you a housewarming gift. What lie prompted you to do that? To say nothing of your ungrateful and callous attitude about the gift itself. Please do tell me. What lie was responsible for that? Don't you see, Bonnie? I was prejudiced against you because of the lies Hunter told me. That's why I acted that way towards you. It's all his fault. If he hadn't misled me about all that stuff, I never would have treated you like this. I swear! I'm sure I would have been so much warmer towards you if not for Hunter's lies. Ah, I see. That makes complete sense. So you treated me like dirt when you thought I was just an old lady on a fixed income who had nothing to offer you. But now that you know I own the place where you live... Oh, excuse me for misspeaking. The place where you lived. You show me the respect and courtesy that I deserve. Do I have that right? You know, if there's one thing that I just can't stomach no matter how hard I try, it's people who are only interested in you when they want something from you. And on that note, this conversation is finished. Please pack your things and get out of my condo. Don't do this, Bonnie. You'll never meet your grandchild if you do this. Are you really okay with that? Que sera, sera. And we won't take care of you when you're old and infirm. What about that? It's really tough getting older and not having anyone nearby to look after you. You and Hunter are both trying that angle on me, and it's not gonna work, dear. I don't care much about my grandkids, and I'm not worried about who's gonna take care of me because I can take care of myself. Honestly, I'd have to be completely insane or go full Alzheimer's before I depend on you two clowns for anything. God help your children. Someday you're gonna regret saying all this. I promise you. So, you own Wong Condo. So what? That's nothing these days. When you sell it, the taxes alone are gonna leave you with next to nothing. With no money, good luck getting into a nursing home or assisted living facility. Yeah, that's a scary thought. But you missed one important fact. I have 3 condos here in town. Not just one. What? Yeah. I feel like 3 of them is gonna be enough for me to get by in my old age. Wait a minute. 3? You own 3 condos? And they're all here in town?
That is correct. The one I was so graciously renting to you and my son is the one my husband left me when he passed away. I also own 2 others, which were mine free and clear long before I inherited the 3rd one. So yes, I do own 3 very well-maintained condos here in town. I guess that makes me a lot more well-off and interesting to you. Huh.
This can't be happening!
I'm in regular contact with my accountant and my lawyer. And you can be sure I have a plan for when to sell and how I'll do it. Taxes won't be a problem, but thanks for your concern.
How am I only hearing about all this now? You're not just the owner of 1, but 3 condos? That means that you're actually a rich woman!
Well, it's not a term that I'd use to describe myself, but I suppose it's not totally inaccurate. I've been very fortunate in many ways. And lately, even more so. Property values keep rising, and I seem to be making money by literally doing nothing.
Unbelievable.
And, by the way, that vase that I gave you wasn't some cheap knockoff. A very well-known artist friend of mine made it at my request.
You don't say.
And you sold it for $50. After you told me that, I swore I'd never give you a gift again.
Bonnie, please forgive me. Can we get lunch or coffee sometime? It'll be my treat. Actually, we just got our first ultrasound and I have the images to show you. You surely want to see the photos of your first grandchild, don't you?
You really shouldn't assume that I'll forget everything that's gone on recently just because you're carrying my grandchild. I won't be having lunch or coffee with you, and I don't care to see those photos.
How can you say that?
Now, there are only a few days left until you have to get out of my condo. Good luck with the move. Soon after that, the 2 of them moved out. Fortunately for them, they made it out in time. I'm told that they're currently living in Megan's parents' garage and not enjoying it at all. Megan still hasn't given up on her dream of living in a swanky condo, however, and she can be found posturing on social media, posting photos of elegant condos and not saying, but also not denying, that she lives in them. As was bound to happen sooner or later, someone finally recognized one of the images as their own place and angrily commented that Megan needed to cease and desist or face legal action. Megan took down the images, but the comment remained, and she quickly became the butt of many a joke among her friends. I'm told that currently she continues to pressure Hunter to make more money and refuses to do any housework, blaming it on her morning sickness. Hunter really has his hands full taking care of her and earning a living, to say the least.
Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please remember to click the like button. If you didn't, feel free to give us your opinion in the comments section below. Also, please follow our channel. Your opinions and comments keep us going. We have many more videos that we're sure you'll enjoy, so please check them all out. See you in the next video.
I received a package from you earlier. Why are you sending stuff to our house? Is it to annoy me? Wait, what? I didn't mean to annoy you at all. I sent that as a gift to Mina. She's my cute little granddaughter after all. So, you really are doing this to annoy me then. You knew that we're about to move, so you're making us have to carry even more things to our new house. I was throwing so much stuff out recently to get ready for the move. Now you're giving me even more junk that I have to dispose of? I don't have the time to be doing that. That was not my intention at all. I knew that you guys were about to move, and that's why I sent her something small. It shouldn't get in the way of your move at all. I even checked with Kevin just in case. He said that it was fine to send Mina a gift. He was just being kind to you to not hurt your feelings. I'm going to dispose of it without opening it. I don't have the time to be dealing with this. Wait, are you serious? You're going to throw it away without even checking what's inside? I heard that she started to eat solid food now, so I just sent over some cute aprons. I don't mind you throwing it away if Mina's not going to use it. I just think it's wrong to throw it away without even looking inside. Also, I'm sure that there's no need for you to tell me that you're disposing of my gift.
I'm telling you to teach you a lesson. You're going to keep sending over junk if I don't tell you.
Yes, I guess that might be true. Thank you for the warning. If you're going to tell me this, then I have something to say to you, too. You still haven't come to visit us with Mina ever since she was born. We've also only managed to visit you guys once ever since she was born. You've told us not to visit ever since.
Yeah? And so what? What are you trying to say to me?
I know that you're very stressed and don't have much time after giving birth. Still, we would love to get to see Mina a little more often. She is our precious grandchild, after all. I know that we're in a pandemic, so you might not want us near her. Still, it would be nice to see her face through a video call from time to time. I also want to send her presents as well.
I see. Good for you. It feels like you're saying all this to annoy me. I don't have the time to be dealing with you as well.
It's all just a misunderstanding. I have no intention of annoying or upsetting you.
I'm not going to tell you our new address once we finish moving.
Wait, are you serious? That's really not okay.
I've always felt a little resistance to having a mother-in-law. I never really got along well with my own mom either. I get really annoyed just talking to you like this.
That's not really my fault, is it then?
Actually, it kind of is. Would it be okay if you stopped interacting with my family? I don't really see you as part of my family at all. You get along well with Kyle and his wife, right? Isn't that enough? Please just leave me and Kevin alone.
I can't do that. Both Kevin and Kyle are very important to me. They're both my precious children. I also want to get along well with you as you're Kevin's wife.
Well, I have no intention of getting along with you, so please give up. I never had any intention of being friendly with my mother-in-law. You should be happy that you're good friends with Kyle's wife.
Even if I don't get along so well with you, I still want to see Mina. Are you planning to stop me from seeing her as well?
Yeah, I guess that's going to be the case. One of the reasons I wanted to move was so that you wouldn't know where we lived.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? I didn't do anything to you. I heard from Kevin that your parents have come to visit you guys many times. We live really close by and you've only let us visit once. It's such a shame. I want to see Mina grow up.
Well, tough luck. You're a stranger to me and I don't want you near my family. Oh, but I don't mind if you keep sending us the financial support. I'm grateful that you send us $800 a month.
Are you serious?
Money is actually useful, so I don't mind you sending it to us.
How can you be so selfish? Are you really going to keep taking my money even after calling me a stranger?
That's the only way you're actually being helpful to me. I do use some of the money for Mina, by the way. Sending the money over every month is the only way you're going to be able to help Mina.
I'm starting to get a headache just talking to you. I'm going to have a talk with Kevin about this. Did you hear everything from Lisa?
What are you talking about, Mom?
I had a conversation with her today. Did she tell you about it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. What did you guys talk about?
I guess she hasn't told you anything about it. She was really angry at me because I sent Mina a small gift even though you guys are moving soon. She told me that she's not going to tell me the new address once you guys move.
Are you really sure she said that? That doesn't sound like her at all. She's never talked to me like that before. I think that you just misunderstood what she was telling you. It's difficult to convey emotions with just text messages, right?
I don't think it was just a misunderstanding. She treated me like I was her worst enemy.
Either way, I'm going to have to stay out of this. You guys need to sort it out yourselves. I'm really busy with work right now, and I also have to get ready for our sudden move as well. I don't really want to upset Lisa right now when we're both pretty stressed out. Could you just do as she says for now?
So you're saying that we aren't going to be able to see or talk to Mina at all? Mina is our grandchild!
Yes, I know that you want to see her. I also want to let you guys see her more often. Would you just wait a little longer? Lisa is really stressed out these days, so I want to leave her alone. I'm begging you, Mom. I'm sure things will be solved once we settle down after the move.
Okay, fine. I'll try to wait a little longer. Although if she does insult me again, I'm not going to just let it slide, okay?
Okay, that's fine. You can tell her how you feel if she insults you next time.
I know that you're probably really busy these days, but I hope you can talk to her soon. I don't want my relationship with her to get any worse than it already is. We just finished moving to our new place today. Don't you dare ever send us a weird package again. I don't recall ever sending you guys a weird package. Are you seriously not planning to tell me where you guys moved to? I think that it would be a good idea for you to tell me your new address, just in case of emergencies. I'm not going to suddenly visit you guys without telling you in advance. I don't plan on depending on you in the case of an emergency. You're a total stranger to me, so I don't plan on keeping in contact with you. You really are serious about this, then? I really am. The only thing that I will accept from you is money. The only way you're going to be able to interact with Mina is by sending us money. I'll make sure to buy her some nice things with your money. I'm not even going to bother arguing with you anymore. It doesn't seem like you're going to change your mind at all. I am very disappointed with everything that you've said to me. I can't take all of this abuse from you anymore. So you finally started to reveal your true self. What are you talking about? I always knew that you didn't think positively of me either. You hate me, don't you? That's why you kept on trying to annoy me with those weird packages. This is why I've always hated the idea of having a mother-in-law. All of that is your own imagination. I didn't do anything bad to you at all. I really don't care about what you say now. I know that you hate me. I don't intend on telling you our new address. I'm also not going to let you see Mina ever again. The only thing I will accept from you is the $800 at the start of every month. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to get going now. Goodbye. Are you finally going to leave us alone? I'm so happy right now. I'll do exactly as you say. You don't want us to stay in contact, right? Exactly. Please don't ever contact me again. Okay, that's fine by me. Goodbye forever. Please don't bother trying to send us packages anymore. I have no intention of telling you our new address. I still haven't received the financial support from you this month. What is going on? Where is the $800 you owe us? I thought that I told you that I would accept the money from you. Are you seriously ignoring me? Unbelievable. I can't believe that you're still ignoring me. How could you not reply to me for an entire month? I'm going to get mad at you if you're not careful. What the hell do you want me to do? So you finally decided to reply to me. What were you doing this entire time? It took you way too long to reply. I still haven't received the financial support for last month. Where's the $800? I just did as you told me to and stopped contacting you. I ignored your messages because I thought that we weren't going to stay in contact. I decided to stop giving you guys the financial support as well. Why did you think that I would continue sending you the money after the way you treated me? I told you that I would accept the money. I can't believe that you chose to ignore me after I sent you so many messages. I thought that you were my mother-in-law. Why did you stop texting me? I really have no idea what you want me to do now. I'm really tired of dealing with you. I don't think that it's possible for us to get along at all. All I did was do as you asked me to. You wanted me to stop contacting you. I didn't tell you to stop sending the money. I heard that you're still sending the financial support to Kyle and his wife. It's not fair at all. What are you thinking? Are you looking down on me or something? Would you just hurry up and send me the money? You can't be serious. I think it's very obvious why I'm only sending money to Kyle's family. They all treat me with respect and I get along well with all of them. They visit us from time to time, and they let us visit them whenever we want. We have a good relationship, and that's why I send them a bit of money every month so that I can support them. All you do is insult me and prevent me from seeing Mina. Why did you think that I would want to send you money? I can't believe that you would just ignore us. Would you just hurry up and send the money? Stop getting so angry at me. Try taking a deep breath and calm down. Do you not remember what you told me the other day? Why are you being so difficult to talk to? I have no idea what you're trying to say to me. I'm asking you if you remember the words that you said to me the other day. You told me never to contact you again. You also told me to not send you anything ever again. I really don't feel like sending any money over after being told that. I don't care about what you think. My family is in trouble if you don't send the money over. We were barely getting by even with the financial support that you were giving us. If that's the case, then you should have treated me with more respect. Even if you dislike me, you could have let me see Mina from time to time. We could have talked things out so that we would both be satisfied. I also found out that you hadn't told Kevin about the money that I was sending you guys. I asked him about it, and he had no idea what I was talking about. I'm really not sure why he doesn't know. Maybe he wasn't paying attention. There's no point trying to pretend anymore. I've heard everything from Kevin. I was sending you that money to help out with the cost of raising Mina. I didn't send you that money to use as your own pocket money. I can't believe that you were using that money in such a selfish way. That's not true at all. I used some of the money on myself from time to time to relieve some stress. It's really stressful raising a child, you know. Sometimes I need to do some things that I enjoy. You understand that, right? I know that raising a child can be stressful, but that doesn't excuse any of what you did. You used all the money that we sent you on yourself without even telling Kevin about it. I can't believe that you expect me to give you even more money when I'm not even allowed to see Mina. What a rotten person you are. I can't believe that Kevin got married to a person like you. Okay, fine. I guess I'll make an exception for you. If you keep sending me the money every month, then I'll let you see Mina whenever you want. You can come over to our place once in a while if it makes you happy. No, thank you. It's okay now. Wait, what? I'm giving you exactly what you want. I had a long discussion with Kevin about you. I heard that you barely do any of the housework, and you don't help out with raising Mina at all. You go out with your friends on weekends and don't even come home at night some days. I told Kevin that he could bring Mina over on weekends when you're not home. I've decided I'll give the financial support to Kevin directly when I see him. I'm going to stop handing you the money as I don't trust you. Wait, there's really no point in that. If you give the money to Kevin, then I'm not going to be able to buy my cosmetics and clothes that I want. The money that you gave me was the only money that I could use freely. What are you talking about? I know that you control all the money that Kevin earns. I control the money, but it's pointless. He barely earns anything, so I don't get any money to use. All the money he earns goes to our living expenses and rent. Quit talking and just give me the damn money. I can't believe it. You really are desperate for money, aren't you? You're much more pathetic than I originally thought. I really didn't want to have to do this, but I have no choice now. I'm going to have to cut all ties with you. What does that even mean? You're not going to talk to me anymore? Why do you have to do something like that? Do you really not get why? Did you really think that I would continue sending you money after all the terrible things that you said to me? I'm going to do my best to keep supporting Kevin and Mina. However, I don't feel like supporting you at all. Why are you leaving me out? You can depend on your parents if you really need the help. You don't respect or do anything for me. I'll treat you exactly the same way. I know that all you want from me is my money anyway. I'm never going to give or send you anything ever again. You must be so happy now, right? You're finally getting what you want. Well, I don't have anything else to say to you. Don't bother trying to contact me ever again. I am never going to be sending you financial support ever again. Go find a job if you need the money that badly. Lisa was in despair after finding out that she would no longer receive any financial support. Kevin was very shocked to hear about his mother and Lisa's conversations. He really had no idea that his mother was sending them financial support at all. Kevin became very mad at Lisa for lying to him about the money and the way she treated his mother. They get into arguments every day, and it might not be long before they get divorced from each other. On the other hand, Kevin and his mother get along very well these days. Kevin often brings Mina with him to his parents' house, and they all enjoy watching Mina playing around with her toys. Lisa tried to visit their house with Kevin and Mina one day. However, she was told to leave immediately. It seems like Lisa is never going to be forgiven for all the terrible things that she said and did in the past. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button. Guess what? Carlos is getting married.
What? Seriously? I didn't know, but that's good for him. Congrats to him. I kind of feel like it might be too early, though. He's still pretty young.
Right. Unlike your useless self. You still can't even find a girl to marry, and you're almost 30.
Marriage isn't necessary to have a fulfilling life. Besides, don't you think useless is going a bit far?
That's a pitiful excuse. And compared to Carlos, you are pretty useless. You didn't even go to college, and you've been stuck with a low-class minimum wage job.
Can you stop saying that? Just because I work in a factory doesn't mean I'm low class. It's not even minimum wage.
It's a bad job, though. At least Carlos is going to college, so that automatically makes him more successful than you could ever be.
He's not even working full-time, is he? He works with a part-time contract.
He's going to start his own company. That's what he told me the other day. So, if he was working full-time, he wouldn't have time to get things prepared.
Are you sure about that? I think he probably should have tried to save up some money in advance.
He's fine. He's still so young. He's getting married, and I'm pretty sure he'll bring me my first grandchild soon enough. He's such a good son to me. He's everything I could have hoped for. Unlike a certain someone.
Are you talking about me?
Who else would I be talking about? I only have 2 sons.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but I've been helping you out in my own way too, you know. I've sent you $1,000 every month for 10 years straight. That's how Carlos was even able to go to college.
Why are you acting like $1,000 is a lot of money? $1,000 from you is just nothing but pocket change.
Are you being for real? I started working at age 20, and I've been sending it to you every single month. In the beginning, I could barely afford to take care of myself, but I was still sending it to you. I sent money for Carlos, too, when he was still in middle school.
I don't really care about that anymore, if I'm being honest.
I still care about it. That's a lot of money that I'll probably never get back.
Carlos said his fiancée is the daughter of a pretty wealthy family.
Is that so? That's great.
Carlos is so amazing. I'm so proud of him. He's everything any mother would want. He says he's planning a fabulous wedding as well. I couldn't expect anything less of him. He is my son, after all.
I'm happy for Carlos and everything, but in case you didn't know, I'm kind of your son too.
I didn't ask. I'd appreciate it if you'd stop bringing up unimportant things. Anyways, he's marrying a girl with wealthy parents. Oh, and don't come to the wedding, okay?
What do you mean? I don't know where that came from. I want to go and see my little brother get married.
Like I said, you're low class. That's humiliating. I don't want to be seen around you.
It would be so embarrassing if people at the wedding knew you were my son. As far as they know, Carlos is my only son. You're still calling me low class? I knew that you didn't really approve of where I worked, but do you really have to look down at me like that? His fiancée probably doesn't even care about where I work. Plus, it's not even that bad. You're just prejudiced. She might not care, but I do. The last thing I want is for you to bring shame to the family name at such an important place. So many people will be there, including her parents. Are you being serious? How am I bringing shame to the family? At least I have a job. Stop being so pretentious. I'm always serious. Working in a factory is dirty and gross. Why couldn't you be a manager somewhere at the very least? Are you not at least a little bit grateful for anything I've done for you? On top of the money, I would help pay your bills too. Why do I have to be grateful? I don't remember you ever taking care of me. The money you sent every month was barely enough for groceries, so stop acting all high and mighty. It really sounds like you just don't care about me anymore. Not that you ever did in the first place. I'm going to reconsider going to the wedding. I'll have to talk to Carlos about it. There's nothing to talk about. I just told you not to come. What's so hard to understand about that? I didn't think my own mother would tell me not to go to my brother's wedding. I thought we were supposed to be family. So, you're getting married? Mom just told me. Congrats. This must be really exciting for you. Word got out quick. I was planning on surprising you with an invitation card. You didn't need to surprise me or anything. But if you were going to send me an invitation card, that means you were going to invite me, huh? What? Of course I'm inviting you. You're my brother. I want you to be there. That's nice to hear, but Mom told me she doesn't want me to come. Apparently, me working at a factory would bring shame to the family, or whatever. Well, I guess she has a point. A factory isn't the greatest job out there, to be honest. I wouldn't be proud of saying I worked at one. You're on her side. Come on, man, I didn't think you'd agree with her. But anyways, are you okay on money for the wedding? Why do you want to know? Are you planning on having your fiancée use her family's money or something? I know you don't have the funds to put on a fancy wedding. Does Mom know? Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out, I'm sure. Figure out what? What about your fiancée? How will she feel about it? That's a huge burden for her and her family. I don't think it's that much of a burden. She's not even in the position to pay for it either. What do you mean? You're not the one getting married, so you don't have to worry about it so much. Will you ever get married anyways? And by the way, don't forget the gift money. I'm expecting a lot. What? I want you to give me a lot of gift money. I know you can afford it, despite being a factory worker. Can't you just send some money for your only little brother? You can, right? You will. I mean, yeah, I was planning on bringing you gift money in the first place. But Mom told me not to come, so... You can just brush that to the side, to be honest. Don't listen to her. You know she's a person who just says what she wants. She seems to think whatever she wants, too. I think she's got the wrong idea about you. I guess so. But in the end, that doesn't have anything to do with me. Let her think what she wants. Anyway, make sure to bring my gift money. I don't really have my friends or colleagues to bring me stuff. I also might end up asking a bunch of our relatives to donate to my wedding fund. That doesn't seem wrong to you? Are you really okay with throwing your wedding with relatives' money? I don't think you should try to throw anything out of your reach. Small weddings can be really nice too. Remember the gift money! Are you even listening to me? I know Mom won't like you asking our relatives for money. Tomorrow is Carlos's wedding. You're not coming, right? You better not come. Why do you keep talking about this? Carlos sent me an invitation himself, so yes, I am going. He wouldn't like it if I didn't go. It's his wedding, so I don't see why you have any say in who does or doesn't go. Excuse me. You're not listening to what I say. I said you can't come. What a disobedient boy you are.
Even if you keep saying that, I can't just not show up. Like I said, he really wouldn't like that.
How many times do I have to explain how embarrassing you are to our family? You work a low-class minimum wage job. You don't have a girlfriend. You don't even have your own house. Never show your face in front of me again. And never let anyone know we're related.
I've had it with you. Do you really not care about everything I've done for you these past 10 years? I've sacrificed a lot for this family. And all you care about is image.
Oh, really? What of it?
Looks like I just wasted my time and money. I spent so long sending money to someone who didn't even appreciate it.
You're such an incompetent man. Everything you do is a waste. You can't even find a proper job. I don't even think of you as my son anymore. All you are is a useless piece of trash.
Okay, I get it.
I don't recall the pocket change you always sent over actually being useful. As if $1,000 could do anything. You're just a low-class factory worker and it's humiliating. You better not come to your brother's wedding.
Okay, I won't.
I'm cutting ties with you, too.
Whatever. We're strangers from now on, then. I'm not going to the damn wedding, so calm down.
Thank goodness. Don't talk to me ever again, Manuel.
Gladly. I don't want you to talk to me either. Tell Carlos I said congrats.
Carlos is really upset. What's the problem?
What? I thought I said I don't want you to talk to me anymore.
He got really mad when I told him that you weren't coming to the wedding. Why would he get mad? Isn't it obvious that you shouldn't come? Isn't he embarrassed too?
What are you asking me for? Well, it doesn't matter, because Carlos clearly really wanted me to come. But I won't, just like you wanted. I already told him that. If he's mad, then it's technically your fault. Plus, I'm going to stop sending you money.
What? You're going to stop? Why would you do that?
Obviously. Aren't you the one who wanted to cut ties? That means I have no business sending you a single penny. This is what you wanted, isn't it? We have no need to continue this conversation.
What do you mean you're going to stop sending the money? I don't remember ever saying you could do that.
You don't need to tell me what I can or can't do. I've been sending it because I was trying to help my family. But since you cut ties, we're not family anymore. I no longer have any intention to send you anything. You should have known that was going to happen.
How dare you talk to your own mother like that?
Oh, now you want to act like we're family. Like I said, you're the one who cut ties. You should have expected this. I was supposed to give gift money to Carlos, but since I'm not going to the wedding, I'm not giving him anything anymore. That's probably why he's upset.
What's this? What does that have to do with anything?
If I don't give him the gift money, then he probably won't be able to pay for the wedding hall.
Just what on earth are you talking about?
I've been lending him a good amount of money, but he still hasn't paid any of it back to me. I was planning on making this money gift the last time I sent him anything, so I was going to give him a larger sum than usual. But hey, it looks like I don't have to worry about that anymore, since I'm not going to the wedding. I don't have to give him anything.
Wait a second. Why is Carlos depending on your money so much? Isn't he marrying a rich girl? He doesn't need your stupid gift.
It looks like his fiancée was already disowned by her family.
What did you say?
Apparently, she was using her parents' money too much and they kicked her out. But I guess she thought they would forgive her in the end, so she wasn't too worried about it. She invited them to the wedding and she probably plans to make up with them or something.
If that's the case, then there's no problem, is there?
There is a problem.
What is it?
It means that he can't depend on his fiancée's parents for money, especially not for the wedding. Because his fiancée was kicked out for using her parents' money. There's no way her parents would pay for the wedding. Does it make sense to you yet? She won't be able to receive any type of financial support from her family, so that's why Carlos asked me to give him a large money gift. His savings account is empty. His fiancée doesn't work and doesn't have her own money.
Really? Isn't he working, though? Why is he in that situation?
Yeah, he is working, but it's just a part-time job. He's been talking about starting his own business, but it's just all talk. Don't you understand?
What do you mean by that?
He went to college, but he skipped most of his classes. I'm sure you know that he dropped out in his sophomore year, right?
What? That's ridiculous. He was supposed to graduate next year.
That's why he hasn't been able to get a proper full-time job. Another reason is because he just hasn't been trying. So he's just been at home playing video games. It doesn't look like he's trying to get out on his own, does it?
That can't be. That's impossible. Carlos would never.
You can pretend it's not true all you want, but it doesn't change the facts. Nothing will change by complaining to me about it. Why don't you ask him?
I can't believe Carlos was that kind of person. My Carlos. I thought he was an honor student. He dropped out of college?
Honor student? Maybe in middle school. All he did in college was go to parties and skip classes. Anyways, the reason why he's upset now is because he was supposed to get money from me, but now he can't. And it's all your fault. I think it's about time that you understand just how much of a selfish man he's become.
I don't want to believe it.
Well, that's up to you whether you believe it or not. But instead of worrying so much about him, you should worry about yourself.
What?
You won't be able to pay off the loan on the house anymore. You've been over there calling the $1,000 I've been sending pocket change, but you actually can't live without it. Did you even think about that? No, you didn't. Because you were too caught up in bragging about Carlos for nothing.
I guess I didn't think about that. I thought Carlos was marrying into a rich family, so I thought things would work out.
Well, that's too bad, isn't it? There's no way he can pay for the house by himself. I don't know or care what you plan on doing from now on, but it looks like you've screwed yourself over by cutting ties with me. You did this to yourself.
Okay, fine. I'll forgive you. You can come to the wedding, okay?
No, I'm good. Haha.
What? You're not coming?
Seriously? No, I'm not. Both you and Carlos are strangers to me. You both are so selfish. Go to hell, both of you.
After that, Jennifer kept texting her son Manuel in a panic, but it looks like he hasn't replied to her once. His younger brother, Carlos, also ended up with few guests at his wedding. He didn't set up a payment plan for the wedding, so it had to be canceled on the day of. Carlos was devastated. He blew up on Jennifer and demanded compensation, and after he got all of her savings out of her, he cut ties with her. As for Manuel, he cut ties with both Jennifer and Carlos, and was able to find himself a nice apartment with the money he was now free to use however he wanted. Carlos wasn't able to hide the wedding, and he got into frequent fights with his wife, and it eventually ended in a divorce. He couldn't go back to live with his mother, so he didn't have anywhere to go. He was at a loss. Jennifer also had to start working in order to keep up her living expenses. You reap what you sow. There's no way around that. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe.
Yo, dude. Carter, right?
Yeah, that's me, bro.
Don't bro me, man. I ain't your bro, dude.
Right, I'm sorry. I apologize. Who are you again?
Your boy Ramirez, yo.
Yeah, Ramirez, my neighbor. Then you are my bro, dude.
Nah, easy there, Tiger.
Okay, I get you. My bad. What can I do? What is it?
Don't play dumb with me, dude. I know it was you.
What do you mean?
You did it. I know you did it.
Did what? What are you talking about here?
I ain't playing games, yo. I thought I took out the trash the other day, yeah? Then a little birdie tells me that someone putting it right back in my front yard. It was you.
Ah, yes, the garbage bag. You're right. I remember that. No need to thank me for it. No problem, and you're welcome.
No problem? I ain't thanking you. You stupid or something?
Oh, I guess I'm not here to receive an appreciation then? I thought I did you a favor. Well, I put your garbage bag back on your front porch because you've got to follow the rules around here, Ramirez.
What the flipping hell do you care what I do?
Look, sure, when we're young, it's all about breaking the rules. I was young once too, believe it or not. But here, in this peaceful and quiet neighborhood, the rules are different here now. The rules actually apply here, and we just have to follow the damn rules. The rules are there for our protection. Do you understand what I'm saying here? You can't leave the garbage out for so long. Just put it out on the day before the collection day, alright? You put it out way before that, so all I did was just put it back there for you. If you want, I can put it back out there when it's the right day.
Nah, dude. You good. Don't touch my stuff. You try and touch my stuff again and I'll smash your face, man.
Alright, then don't leave the garbage out on the wrong days. Especially in the summer. It reeks so bad. You can smell that too, right?
I do what I want, dude. No one tells me what to do. You got that?
Alright, but you don't come crying to me if you start getting crows, cats, and raccoons all over that garbage bag.
Whatever, dude.
Look, I know you're new here. I only moved here a few months ago too. But I'm here to start a new life and I want to start on a good note with everyone here. You know, with all the neighbors and the families and their kids and everyone. Let's be cool, yeah? No hard feelings? And look, if I didn't put your trash back onto your front porch, one of the old folks here would have done the same thing. And they would have given you a wallop. They're smiling all the time, but you don't want to get them angry. They turn into something else when they get mad.
Shut up, you fool. You don't go near my things, aight?
Well, I'll just ignore the fact that you just called me a fool, but hey, no hard feelings. Oh, FYI, I did ring the doorbell just to have you know. I'm not that rude just to leave your trash on your front doorstep without letting you know I was there, am I? I saw your bike, so I thought you were in, but no one came to the door.
I was sleeping, dude.
Ah, that makes sense. I guess you were too tired from the night before. Sounded like you guys had quite the party. I'm sure you woke up the entire neighborhood.
What's it to you, man? Just stay out of it.
Well, sure, but now that we're talking about it, perhaps I could just put in a word with you here. Those parties you have at night with your friends, they're pretty rowdy. With the music and those boom boxes and whatnot, you wouldn't mind keeping it down, would you? Especially after, let's say, 11 p.m. Some of us really need some sleep around here, yeah?
Like I told you before, dude. I do what I want. No one tells me what to do. Not you or anyone.
Yeah, but we have a lot of old folks living here. We've got to take them into consideration too, yeah? I know you have your folks somewhere out there too. Think of how they would feel if you did the same thing while they were sleeping.
Them old folks are deaf anyway, so who cares?
Well then, do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Yeah, how about that?
Yeah, whatever, dude. Shut the hell up. You even know who I am?
Who you are? You mean you're Ramirez, right? Around 23, 24 of age?
23. And you better remember one more fact about me then. You seen my tat?
You mean your tattoo? The dragon one?
That's right.
Yeah, what about it?
You know what the dragon means? Which gang that belongs to?
Not really. I didn't even know you were a gang member up until now.
Yeah, that's me, man. The 17th Street Gang. You have no idea what we can do, dude. You don't want to get them or me mad. Nah, boy. You don't want to mess with us.
Ah, I see. Well then, let me ask you this. Why would a gang member... let me rephrase that. What's a gang member like you doing in this tiny rural town?
Huh. Good question, dude. It's not like I chose to come here. I had to. I needed to save my butt.
Oh, you mean you're in hiding now? You're on the run?
Something like that, yeah.
Who are you hiding from, though?
Man, you ask too many questions.
Oh, but this is so interesting. I want to know more about you. So, who are you hiding from? The cops?
Maybe.
Oh, being coy, are we? Well, you don't want to mess with the police, huh? Gotta keep running then.
You take me for an idiot or what? They ain't coming. They got no idea where I am. They ain't even looking for me, dude. I never even mentioned the pigs.
Ah, that's true. I did jump to conclusions there, didn't I? Then who are you running from?
From someone who I shouldn't have messed with.
Oh, really? Who could that be?
That's none of your business, so stay the heck out of it.
Ah, okay. So will you be moving to somewhere else since you're on the run?
We'll see. This place ain't my home anyways.
Oh, well, what would you consider as a home for someone like you then?
Someone like me? You messing with me or what?
No, nothing like that. I was just curious.
Just be grateful that I'm here.
Grateful that you're here? Why's that?
If there's a fight, who do you think can fight back around here? I'm the one with that tat and the experience, dude. Of course it's me.
Ah, okay, if you say so.
You say what, man?
Nothing.
You need to watch your dirty mouth, Carter. My big bro's got my back and you don't want to mess with him either. Don't forget.
You have an older brother? Oh, how nice. But what does he have to do with this?
'Cause he's powerful, dude.
Why can't we just talk if we have a disagreement and talk it out like two mature adults? Besides, you live just across the street from me. It would be stupid to call your brother just to fix a fight, wouldn't it?
Nah, you don't have a clue. My bro's the boss, dude. He's top dog. The king, you know what I mean? Respect, man. Used to be the sub-leader of the 17th Street Gang. Woohoo!
Ah, yeah, they're the infamous street gang in this zone.
That's my bro.
Well then, he must be really bad.
You mess with me, you mess with him. And trust me, you don't want to mess with him. He'll chop you up and bury your body parts or feed them to the animals.
Oh, wow. Is that what your brother would do now?
Yeah, man.
You're right then. We don't want to get him mad, do we? Duly noted. Hey, Juan. It's been a while, huh? Hey, Carter, man. So good to hear from you. How's Alamo treating you? Nice place, right? Yeah, real nice. You introduced me to a real nice spot here. Thanks, man. No worries, bro. Anytime. There's something about the air here that you just don't find in cities like Dallas. Your people are all nice, too. Yeah, the neighbors have been good to me there since I was a kid. They'd beat me up if they caught me stealing, just like my own folks. Man, I was pretty reckless back then. I probably became a worse delinquent when I moved here to Dallas, though. You know how it goes. Yeah, we've all done things in the past we regret. No eraser can get rid of those times, though. So we just have to move on and keep looking ahead. You're a good man now, Juan, and that's what counts. It's all thanks to you, Carter. Couldn't have done it without you. If it weren't for you, I would still be roaming around the streets looking for trouble. Yeah, those were the good times. So, what's up? Did you want something? Yeah, I was curious about something, so wanted to check with you. You have a little brother, don't you? Yeah, Rami, or that's what I call him, but his real name is Ramirez. Haven't seen him in years, so I've got no clue where he is now, or what he's up to, though. He asks me for money when he needs it, but that's it. Then I just send it to him. All right, does he have a tattoo on his arm? Yeah, a dragon, that's his biggest one. A few others around his chest and neck and ankle, I think. He thinks he's some big shot gangsta just because he's got some tattoos. What an idiot, right? Well then, at least I'm sure it's him. I'm sure he lives here now. What? You mean in Alamo? Rami lives in Alamo? Yeah, that's him. He says he's in hiding. From who? Wait, don't tell me. I think I know. Must be about this chick. What chick? He screwed with the leader, the boss of the gang. He messed with his lady and got into some trouble. He told me everything was cool when I asked him about it, though. I knew he was lying, man. Ah, right. So he's in hiding from the boss. Interesting. How is he, though? Is he good? Well, I'd say the opposite of that. He holds those crazy house parties with his friends all throughout the night. He's notorious for that around here. We want him out of this neighborhood. Aw, man, so sorry, man. Let me apologize for him. He's young. I see why he does what he does. I was young back then too, but this is too much for an old man like me now. He's got to stop and let me get some sleep. Do you understand what I'm saying here, Juan? Yes, sir. Yes, loud and clear. Let me take care of it. No, no need for you to interfere right now. Not yet. Let me see how I can take care of this. We need to discipline him. It's for his own good. Okay, sir. I'll get back to you later on that, but I have something in mind. Okay, got it. Say, you haven't seen your brother in years. Why is that? I would have thought that you were the one who told him to go into hiding here in Alamo. Nah, he's never really lived there like I did. Our parents split right after he was born, so he and my mom moved to Dallas right after that. He only knows about Alamo through me and Ma. Interesting. Are you sure you don't want me to speak to him about this? It can be done in less than a minute. I haven't seen him, but we speak on the phone when we have to. He doesn't know who I am yet. He thinks I'm just a rando living in the countryside doing some farming like an old man or something. It made it easier for him to threaten me that way the other day. Oh man, he tried to threaten you? You? Oh, Christ. He needs to know he can't mess with you, Carter. I have an idea. I'll speak to him tonight. I'll call you if things get out of hand, and trust me, they will. You can come up and help me out then. All right, sir. I'll wait for your call then. Sure. Ramirez, the noise. Keep the noise down, man. I thought I warned you just this morning. Looks like you didn't take any of it seriously, huh?
You think you can tell me what to do, old man? I thought I told you that no one tells me what to do. No one. So shove it up your poop chute. Unless you want to see my fist in your face. Got that?
Do you have any idea who you're talking to? Looks like you still have no idea who you're dealing with here.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I never formally introduced myself, but my name is Carter Lucchese. Ring any bells?
Santos, no. You're Carter Lucchese? Holy shoot. For reals? Nah, man. You're lying. Prove it.
No need for that. But let me tell you something about me instead. When I was young, back in the days, I created problems in my town too. Much worse than what you're doing now. Setting fires to places, burglary, attempt for murder, and all that. You name it, I did it. I've lost some boys and some are still paying for their dues behind bars. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, I know that violence makes you think that you've got power. You think you have control over people. You think you have control over the cops. But it doesn't work that way, son. That's not what real power is, and people like you and me, well, we'll never have that. You're just wasting your time here.
Well, good for you, old man, but this ain't got nothing to do with me.
Ah, but it does, because you see, your brother Juan is the man he is today, and if I may say in all modesty, because I helped him.
You know my brother Juan? How you know him?
I told you who I am, didn't I? Bless him, he's a smart and loyal guy.
You told him about this? About me?
I'll let you find that out yourself. It's for your own good.
What do you mean? Oi, answer me. What do you mean?
Yo, Rami, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Juan, what's up, bro? Why are you shouting at me for?
Heard everything from Carter, man. Heard you causing trouble in Alamo. What the hell do you think you're doing, man? You better quit being stupid, you douche.
Nah, bro. You got it all wrong. I ain't doing nothing wrong, man. Not me.
You're not sticking to the garbage rules. Chucking cigarette butts in the farmlands. Partying till the sun rises. What else are you doing to upset these people, man? These are good people. Cut it out, man.
Dude, man, shoot. Why did he tell you everything?
Brother, I know. You think I don't have any connections anymore just because I quit being bad? Don't take me for a fool, bro.
Fine then. Chill out. Don't get mad at me, bro.
Fine what, bro?
Okay, I'll be good. I'll stick to my word. Don't get all worked up, yo. I respect you. You know that.
You better mean that, Rami. Carter's a good man. He did nothing but be good to me too, man. If you piss him off, you piss me off too. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Was he the leader of the 17th Street for real, bro? Or was he just bluffing?
Yeah, he was. No man can go disrespecting him, man. He helped me out. He helped you out, and you don't even know it. I would have dropped out of school if it weren't for him. You would have too, man. He paid for everything. We owe him big time, man.
Man, I didn't know, bro. I'm serious, no idea. Just found out now from you.
Just come back here, bro. Alamo ain't for troublemakers like you, man. Come back here and I'll take care of you.
Nah, man, not going back to Dallas, bro.
Just apologize to you-know-who for messing with his lady.
Bro, if apologizing would cut it, I would have done that already. You know how they do things there, bro.
Just bite the bullet like a man, bro.
You want me to die? Or are you helping me out or what?
Nah, man, you're on your own.
Man, we're bros. We blood, man. Brother to brother. I'm asking for some help, bro. Come on, man.
You need to be taught a lesson, my brother. I'm giving you some tough love here, alright?
Bro, come on, man.
So, here's the deal. I don't want to hear from you till you get this mess sorted out. Don't call or text me. The next time you speak to me is when everything's sorted out. You hear me, Rami?
Yeah, listening.
I'm telling you, Rami, you better sort this mess out on your own. I ain't getting my boys to help you out this time. You're doing it solo, bro. And until you sort this mess out, I ain't sending you no more money, aight? That's the deal. You sort your mess, then you can get the money. Got it?
Nah, come on, bro. I need that money for real.
Then fix this problem and we can talk about it then.
Bro, come on. You want me to get beaten up? You know what they do to people. You've seen it before. Get your boys. I need some help out here, man.
No, none of my boys will be helping you out this time, bro. Fix this mess on your own or no money. Take the deal or leave it.
Oh, man.
So after that text conversation between Ramirez and his older brother Juan, Ramirez thought it was best to leave Alamo for good. He packed his bags, not that he had much to take with him, and left that same night he had that conversation with Juan. He did as he was told and went back to Dallas to stay with his brother for a while. But he still hasn't gone to take the bullet for what he did to his leader. But it didn't take long till the gang found out his location and beat him up real bad. That seemed to have done some good for Ramirez, and he's been staying low since then. Ramirez agreed to a deal with Juan for him to stay at his brother's place in exchange for staying out of trouble. Let's hope that Ramirez becomes a good man just like his brother Juan and never gets into trouble again. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and see you in the next one.